Dr. Mo, Dr. Larry, Dr. Curly to Bay 1. Dr. Mo, Dr. Larry, Dr. Curly to Bay 1. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's Three Stooges.
Three Stooges. All right, Jude's here today. Jude will be back full time the end of this month.
End of April.
Thank God.
I know.
Getting tired.
I got an email from a teacher saying, "Hey, I'm picking up," because we have to fill out journals for
Dr.
school.
Jude.
It's fucking annoying. He's like, "Oh, I'm coming to pick him up in 3 weeks." Like, so I emailed him. First thing I said was, "So are we done? Are we allowed to be done with the dealership?" Literally, it was just like, "Yes, you are." I was like, "Okay, cool." Like, fuck this.
All right, so we're doing a wheel bearing noise inspection.
Spin it.
That one's shot.
Yeah, no, that's.
Check the other one and the diff. So let's stick this up here.
Raunchy.
It's raunchy,
Yeah.
but it's the same noise. Okay.
No, that's not that bad.
So
Yeah.
a while back we did the front hub bearings, and it's been probably months since we've seen this guy. And then he's back. He's saying he has the same noise. Yes, wheel bearings emit the same sound, and even bad wheel bearings will mask the sounds of transmission and differential bearings. There is a process of elimination. Not every time that you diagnose one of these cars is that the transmission or differential or carrier bearing will emit a sound not under load. So right now it's not under load, and it's hard for us to figure all that out. So if it's obviously wiped out, we're going to be able to hear it. But if it's not, then you got to simulate a ride condition, which we can't always do.
Especially not in the rain.
Right. So what do we got today? Bad hub bearings. We got
Blower motor and that.
electrical diag on a Lacrosse, overcharging alternator, 15.1, 15 on average, with a bad belt and a tensioner. We have another shop, replaced a blower motor on a Dodge Ram. Blower motor is not working right now, need to diagnose that.
Yeah.
We have a transmission on a Ford Escape, 60,000 miles. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a nice car. It's tranny's crap. All right, so tell her that we're revising both rear hub bearings. I don't suspect the differential's bad, to be honest with you. And it does need rear shocks big time. She's aware of that. And it does need 4 tire monitors, and she's aware of that. I'm going to move over here to the Dodge Ram and see what the hay is going on. Eco Diesel. Does anyone feel that the tipping might be bad? I just want to verify what the other shop actually did first. Eco Turd. No blower function. It's like a little baby diesel. It's like a Kubota. The other shop. I love when we get the other shop. Let me get some light. A bad tip. A bad tipium. A bad tipium. I can't say that they put a new blower motor in here. I can't say that for show. I just don't know when you go to another shop. And then the cleanup guy. Bungee cord. Just curious to what is going on here. I'm suspecting tip-em issue. I hate working on trucks, to be honest with you. You don't have enough flat bays, meaning with no lift in them. You gotta climb up. I'm getting old for this shit. Let's see what we see. I need to go in here and look at some fuses first. Find out what's up. Oh, the engine light's on also. Did you know that? The other shop.
The other woman.
The other shop. I like that one. It's really sad that these engineers out here, they can't build a decent product for consumers.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to have a small piece.
No. What I'm saying is I would rather see the customer in for brakes and front end and wheel bearings more often than I would see them in for major electrical issues or major transmission or major engine issues. Like in the 80s and the 90s, we'd see a customer almost every year for brakes or 2 years. So what did they do? They made larger braking systems, came out with better, longer lasting brake pads, right? And now your brake intervals in your shop are way far out, right? Now they went with larger tires, larger rims, smaller profile, and then the tire shops get to feast in most cases because the tires don't last as long. But I would rather have the consumer.
If you buy a brand new like Bronco Sport or an Eco Sport or one of those smaller cars, the tires from factory are only at like 9/30 seconds.
Well, that's actually fairly normal.
Yeah, but by the time you get them in for their second service, they need tires already.
Yes, and that's my point. Most tire shops, and that's why I would like Meineke to really shift gears into tire centers. Like not just, we have specific tire centers, like Meineke is your tire center. Because tires is the catalyst to the rest of the car, is my opinion, right? Oil changes, not necessarily, because people's mindset is, oh, I'm just going to go get, a $40 oil change if they don't really know what oil changes cost, and then they get a reality check. And I'll give you an example. Yesterday we had a customer come in, online appointment, oil change request, brake request, due for a 60K service, a bunch of other things going on with the car. When we told them how much it cost for a 7, almost 8-quart oil change with a cartridge filter.
Dodge Ram.
No, it's something, I don't know. They said we were too expensive. The last places they went for an oil change was Walmart. Walmart gives oil changes away and the tires away, so you go into their gigantic store and buy stuff that you don't need or things that you necessarily need. That's their marketing game. Same thing with Sam's Club and BJ's. They have tire centers, right? They're not necessarily mechanics, or she wouldn't be here with grinding brakes or a bald tire and multiple other things wrong with the car. They're not real mechanics in the base. I'm not saying anything bad about you guys. You're not me, you're not Jude, you're not Eric O, you're not Ford Boss Me, you guys aren't those guys. Tire and oil change.
Yeah, you don't have motors sitting on your engine stand over there. You don't tear apart transmissions.
Right, but my point is maybe they did tell the customer, hey, your brakes are just about shot. You should go get them serviced. Or, hey, your tire is completely bald on the inside edge. I don't think that any of that went on because they're just oil changes. But even the dealership probably can't compete with a Walmart for oil changes. But let alone, I know what it costs for a quality full synthetic gallon of oil at Walmart, which is $30 on average, not including a filter, so $40. I don't really think she's getting a almost 8-quart oil change for $50 or $60. I think Rachel said $90 or something like that. So really not that bad.
I just got oil. I got 5 quarts of 10W30.
And you're like, get to the electrical diagnosis. I'm getting to it.
I got 5 quarts of 10W30 and then a quart of Lucas, and it cost me fucking $41.
Right.
And that's not even for like Mobile One or.
And mind you, hold on. And mind you, when I checked her oil before she left, there was no oil on the stick.
Nice.
And they weren't interested in us topping it off.
Like, I literally today bought that oil and it cost me $40.
That's the second customer within the last few months that we identified a problem and they refused to pay for the quarts of oil that it was missing.
Nice.
Like if you had to go into the gas station or Advanced or anybody else, they wouldn't give you oil for free. So I wasn't doing it. I'm not giving away $20 or the full synthetic oil for not doing that. So let's see if we can't find some hokey work. It's just very odd that it was at the other shop and the blower motor was replaced and it does not work. Can you shut this off and just do the key on?
Yeah.
Can you... They really need to make this bigger for us older guys. Find blower motor fuse and blower motor relay
What'd you call me?
for the young guys.
I know. What'd you call me? I was joking. Just fucking around with you. Blower motor K16.
K16.
That's the relay, so I gotta find the fuse.
It has a regular relay. It's not a printed circuit board relay.
F13 and then K16.
Look at this. Show 'em what we found. Stay up. Say that a lot. Come on, stay up. Stay up.
Take a blue pill.
Freebie! Yes!
It was funny. I was using to
Pittsburgh!
set the cams in that this weekend. I was using a Blue Point adjustable. That
So
I
I'm
found
wondering
on
if the seal pick is an indication of them pulling fuses out.
I wouldn't say pulling fuses. No.
No? Well, why would
So-
they have a small seal pick under the hood of a newer
K16 is this one down here.
Eco Diesel?
K16 is this one, right here, under my finger. Is
It's funny that you say the little blue pill. I was talking to my buddy last night at dinner, and he races motocross, and he said he had a hard time at a 10-minute moto. And riding motocross, if you've never done it, seriously, riding motocross is fucking
I believe
brutal.
it. It's just like any.
And he's 60.
actual
He's
sport.
55. And I said, you need to start eating better and exercising. I said, if you want to start lasting longer than 10-minute motos, he says, they got pills for that stuff. I'm like, thank God I don't need that stuff yet.
Right here. K16 is the.
Look.
Let me guess the relay.
They put an aftermarket relay in, or a relay that's not OEM. So this is not OEM. I'm going to show you what an OEM relay
Let
is.
me find F.
That's what an OEM relay is.
F13.
See the writing on it? So they were in here. Interesting.
F13 is down here. It's that big fuse, that 40 ampere, right above, right there. Is F13, and that's for HVAC blower motor.
My Tesla light working? My Tesla light works. You got no power.
L fuse doesn't.
Where's? That's not good. There should be. Start the car. Maybe it doesn't recognize that the vehicle's running. I don't know. The handshakes that these cars require nowadays for operation. No. She is no power feed. The blower's still on? Interesting. Is there a smaller fuse for Havoc that's...
That's what I'm looking for.
No shizzle on my bizzle. Got no power.
I don't see one.
So, I suspect... No?
Well, there's HVAC/DASP. So is that for the HVAC controller?
Might be.
Which is F99. Which is, hold on, I gotta fucking shit ton of fuses to go through here.
And this is one of the reasons why
F99, so
I won't do a free heating and air conditioning
14.
diagnostic.
F38.
The word free seems to cover everything.
10 ampere right there. It's the,
This one?
No, 10 amp.
She's hot.
She's hot.
That's why I don't. Just can't take the glove box out. Look at the blower motor. Move over
ICS.
here. Go over here. So now I'm going to grab the scan tool and see if I have any communications for anything in the.
We got ICS/HVAC and F49.
Where's that?
I gotta
And we're
look.
going to pull out a scanner and talk to some of these modules and find out what's going on.
about a million fucking fuses here.
And this relay, it looks like they took this relay out of another car. That's crazy, isn't it?
Right here, this 10 ampere.
So look,
10 ampere right there.
I don't know what the relay makeup is here, but it's saying I want to do something, but I can't do anything because I don't have no main power.
Right there.
Where is it? Okay. We got no main powers. So if you look up the blower motor wiring diagram, it'll tell you if that is supplied 12 volt constant. So go into all data and see if that's 12 volt constant. And then I'm gonna link up with the scan tool and move on. Thanks for watching.